So you have a brilliant idea for a screenplay. You sit down one night and you write tirelessly until you finish. Everybody you know reads it and thinks it is brilliant. You even submit it to a couple of screenwriting competitions and you actually win one of them. You're ready for Hollywood. So you think. You book a ticket to Los Angeles and jump on a plane. When you arrive, you do everything you can to get in front of one of the major Hollywood studios. You don't get a return phone call. So you go to the studios directly, and you're turned away at the gate. You are talking to anyone and everyone about your script and how to get it in the right hands. A guy at the coffee shop says you have to have an agent. So you jump on the internet, call a few listings for talent agents you can find, and you get 2 calls back. You call them, take their meetings, and you are sure both of them are cons. They want you to pay them up front for their services. And so you are back to square one. What to do, what to do. You are going so hard, you need more coffee. Back to the coffee shop. Serendipitously, at the coffee shop, you run into a guy that says he can get you a meeting with one of the major studios. Incredulously, you ask him, what's in it for him? He says, I believe in you, kid. I'll be your agent. You ask him if he currently is an agent, and he says, nah, but I've always wanted to be one, and if I can get you a meeting, what do you care? What do you have to lose, right? You take him up on it. You are in disbelief when 3 days later, this guy says he has a meeting for you. Oh, by the way, you budgeted a couple of weeks off of your day job to do this, and you are already in week 3. So much for having a day job. 3 days later, you are completely shocked to pull up to the gates of a major studio, and they actually let you in. You are prepared for this moment. You have pitched your movie to 300 people in the last 3 weeks, whether they wanted to listen to it or not. You are infallible, unstoppable, unceasing. You know exactly what you are going to say to this studio executive, and you know you are going to sell your script. So you're ushered into the lobby by a pretty receptionist. There you wait for 30 minutes, 60 minutes, 120 minutes. Finally, after 2.5 hours, the receptionist comes to you and says that the executive is running just a little late, and he will be with you as soon as he can. You don't care. You'll wait all day if you have to. After 3.5 hours, you are escorted into a beautiful office with mahogany walls. Behind a big wooden desk, you see the studio executive. You stretch out your hand and walk toward the executive to introduce yourself. But before you get to him, he rudely says, sit, you have 10 minutes. Ruffled but determined, you sit and begin your pitch. Blah, 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 blah. This is going amazingly well. You are sure the executive is loving what you are saying. You've never quite delivered the pitch with such fervor. After 6 minutes, the executive interrupts and says, it's been done. You protest that it has not, that your idea is totally original. But it's too late. The executive thanks you for your time, hits a button on his desk, and the receptionist returns to escort you out. You've lost 3 weeks of your life, and you don't feel any closer to having someone take you seriously and buy your screenplay. Shouldn't there be a better way? Well, there is. iMogul sees the current system as ripe for disruption. We want to take your screenplay, copyright protect it, and push it out to the people who actually dictate whether or not a film is a good investment. No, we aren't saying we will take the screenplay to the studios per se. Rather, we push out your idea to the crowd that would actually see your film in the theaters. With hundreds of thousands of users bought into your idea, the difficulty of getting your film financed actually becomes a little less challenging. iMogul has a network of accredited investors that are looking to invest in films specifically. When we go to them and let them know that we have a brilliant screenplay, but what's more, a screenplay supported by thousands of potential moviegoers, investors get a whole lot more comfortable with putting their money behind a project. So how does this work? You can post any and all of the following to get the word out on your screenplay. 1. A 2 to 5 minute promotional video. 2. The screenplay itself. 3. A treatment, a short written summary of your film. 4. A video table read of your screenplay. Or 5. An audio table read of your screenplay. The more of these above items are present and the higher the quality of these pieces of media, the greater the response you can expect from our user base. Once you have posted these items, we recommend that you invite all of your Facebook friends to review your promotional media and rate what you have done. In so doing, they will earn virtual currency that they can pledge in favor of your movie project. When they learn and pledge enough virtual currency, they can earn movie tickets to movies currently in the theaters. Seems like a pretty good deal, right? Your Facebook friends can start needed momentum on your project, which will better the chances of your screenplay being recommended to other users on our platform. The more users behind your project, the easier it is for us to help you get your movie financed with our network of investors. So post your project today. Users are looking for new and better content. iMogul. Do you?